expected amount that the insurance company have to pay to every customer is 36. Okay. And they charge 50. Because they want a profit of 14, correct? So part C, they charge 50 ringgit. Okay, so they say, okay, then you go to the question of part D. Okay, they describe, sorry, I'm in the wrong one. Okay. Then part D, they say in 2017, there were 180 students took up this insurance package. 6 calculators were stolen. Okay, so we have to so what is the expected profit? Okay, profit by the, what is the expected profit? Each calculator, you expect to get 14 RM 14, correct? Okay, so and look, they say in 2017, there were 180 students took up the insurance package. 6 calculators were stolen, 2 calculators were damaged, and 8 were lost. Compare the expected return. So this is the expected return, expected profit. So compare. So you have 180. Okay, so you calculate this first. 180 times 14. So I expect to have this amount of profit. Correct? Okay, what is the payout according to the one given? Payout. You have 6 calculators were stolen. So 6 times what? Stolen, how much is charged? Stolen. Okay, the insurance company decide to cover for only 3 conditions, namely for theft, accidental damage, and loss, okay, through the student. How much they give? Can someone tell me? It has been noted there. Okay, now the company will pay full for theft. So theft will pay full. Full means 650. So this is the payout plus, okay, 6, no, stolen, theft, and damage 8. So I got 8 damage. So 8 times 8 times damage, how much you pay?
600.
600. So you see, when you talk about this, you have to really then plus how many? And 8 were lost. Okay, 8.
510.
2. No, I'm wrong. How many damage? 2 damage.
2 damage.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you see, so this one is deal with, you have to be very careful. And 8 lost. Lost, when it is lost, 510. Thank you.
Yes.
So you calculate this, then you compare with this. So that is how the thing works. So I expect to do this. So the outcome, will it vary? It will depend on the year. Compare the expected return and the return in 2017. So this is the expected return. Okay, 2017. Okay, hold on. 6 times 650 plus 2 times 600 plus 8 times 510. Okay, so this is the payout for 2017. Okay, so you pay out altogether 9180. So what is your income? 180 times 50, correct? Because charge 50, ma? Okay, so you put 180 times 50. So you got 9,000. So therefore, the profit for 2017 is 9,000 minus 9180. So do you get profit?
No.
So that is how the. So it doesn't, you expect to have like that, but the outcome may not be. So that is what the question part D is trying to tell you. So every year the scenario may change. Your expected profit is just to give you some idea. For a particular year, you may running at a loss. You don't know because you don't know what is the situation going to happen. You only predict. So what you expect may not come true. Are you clear? They ask you to compare. Compare the expected return and the return in 2017. So the return in 2017 is you lost 180. So it's how much lower than the expected value? So you just compare. Okay or not? Hello?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So the part D, you just look at it, what they are trying to ask you to do. Okay. So can we move on? Okay. Any other question in the textbook that you like me to explain? Okay, afterward during the lecture, I will sum up the one on normal distribution. Okay, any question in chapter 7 and chapter 8 that you like me to explain? Okay, any of your friends who ask me through WhatsApp, correct? I will solve that problem and post it up. Then everyone can benefit from it. Okay, any question? No. Or any of the practice tests that I give you? Hello, student? You ask, I answer. You don't ask, I don't answer. Hello.
So far, no, miss.
So far, no. Okay, can you please go to page, I think for your class, I have explained this. Page 219, question 5. Have I asked this part?
Wait, yeah, I think we asked this before.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, I think. Then I told you have to start with both even and square, correct? I've explained this part to your class. Hello, please. You haven't tried.
I have not.
Really no problem. I got problem more. Just now I solve. I just make the answer for your SAT 5. And it's very time consuming because you need to key into the calculator.
Chair, can you help do one question?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Which question? You tell me.
Oh wait, Chair, I think she wanted to ask first, so you can.
Okay, go ahead. Who want to ask?
For me, paper practice 1.
Hold on,
first-
hold on. I have to go to
Okay.
okay. Practice 1, S85 practice 1.
Yes.
Okay, S85 practice 1. Okay, which question?
Question 3.
Question 3. Okay, question 3. Yes. Which part? Yes. Hello. The whole of question 3.
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, the whole of question 3. So there is a lot of story there. There are two group, correct? Yeah. Okay. Let me delete off. So practice 1. Question 3. So we have star, gazer. Okay. So it's a local Christmas Island. Okay. You talk about the time. Find the value of G if the probability that the random selected flight from Perth to Christmas Island will have a flight time of more than. So we talk about the flight time. Is normally distributed. So there was sometimes a very long story, okay? So the mean is 200 minutes. Okay, and the standard deviation is a G. You don't know, right? Okay, there are 2 flights each day and from, okay. So what you need to do is, okay, you want to find G. Okay, I told you before, every time when you want to find the mean or the standard deviation, what must you use? Okay, can someone tell me?
Z.
Huh?
And that's
Is it-
all.
Yeah, so I must have 2, I must draw both, correct? The z-score, the mean is 0, the standard deviation is 1, am I right? So you have this 200 here, 0 here. So this is the bell shape. So the question says, the flight time of more than 198. So 198 is here. So more than 198. So what is the value of this area? Can someone tell me?
0.6395.
Yeah, 0.6395. So you better learn this. There are 4 marks there for you. I just did that. Okay, so this is your Z1. So you definitely have to do this first. Okay, if not, you make sure you know how to write probability of T more than 0.6. What lah? Am I writing it correctly? Definitely no. Yeah, more than 198 is equal to 0.6395. So the probability of T Z more than Z1 is also 0.6395. So you have to know that your Z1 is equal to, what is the formula? 198, take away the mean, Z is equal to X minus mean over standard deviation. So this is very important. Okay, the mean is 200. The standard deviation is G. So now if you want to find G, you must have your Z1. So how to get your Z1? How to get your Z1?
Inverse norm.
Yeah, inverse norm. So inverse norm. Why over here I can't use inverse norm? Because
We have
I
an
don't
unknown.
have the,
We are the standard deviation.
yeah, I don't have the standard deviation. So inverse norm. So depend on your calculator. Like my calculator, I don't have the left and right tail. So I have to key in like that. Comma 0, comma 1. Whenever you talk about standard score, your mean is 0, your standard deviation is 1. Okay, now you get your Z1. Take out your calculator, everyone. I just did it. Well, one of your friends text me, I'm doing halfway. So I have to, yeah, 1 minus 0.6395, 01. My 01 is still there. Okay, so I got it as negative 0.3571. So I put in here negative 0.3571 times G is equal to negative 2. So G equal to, you get the answer. So it's very, very important. I tell you, I'm very nice to you already. I don't do simultaneous equation. I only have one at a time. There are two parts for your. Are you okay?
Yes.
So is G 5.6? Right?
I don't know. You go and calculate.
Just making sure.
2 divided by, you can check the answer. 0.3571.
Yeah, it is 5.0.
I also
5.6.
got 5.6.
Thank you.
Nice.
So I tell you, it's very important. You better learn it up. So approximately 5.60. Are you okay? So either you draw the diagram, or if you are able to do this, go ahead. So I accept both. Or if you are able to do, you don't write this, you straight away do this, and you get the answer. Also, I will give you full mark. So it depends on your ability. But I, as a teacher, I have to tell you why I have to do this. You don't have to tell me. In your answer, correct? If your answer, okay, your answer, you can just say Z. Okay, you don't want to say Z1 also can. Z equal to inverse norm. But it's good to write down this one. There are some who don't want to write. Okay, inverse norm. Then after that, you straight away put into this equation. Then straight away calculate the G. I give you perfect mark. Okay. Are you clear? So bear in mind. You have to be very careful. The area is to the left or to the right. So for me, I will prefer to sketch out this so that I will know exactly what is it talking about. Okay. 2 parts, 4 marks there. So you want to learn up, don't want to learn up, is your choice. Okay. It's nothing one. It's just you know the step, you know how to press the calculator, how to get the answer. Then that's it. Not much algebra. Okay, can or not? So on the axis, sketch the graph. You should know how to sketch the graph. Am I right? Do you need me to repeat how to sketch the graph again?
No.
No, huh? Okay, any other question? Any other question? Practice 2. Okay. I practically have to open all my practice. Okay. Practice 2. S85 practice 2. Okay. Yes. What do you want me to do?
This question 2B. I'm not sure how to find the probability of 3
Okay.
people.
Okay. Question 2B. 2B, yeah? Okay, what do you mean by you don't know how to find the probability? Okay, I just want to hear from you.
Because it's 3 out of the whole population, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether there's like one of them would be able to pass the limit. I'm just unsure of the whole question, that question.
They say it's normally distributed. Yeah. But this one you have to be very careful on because this is an IQ test. Okay, for A, you know.
Yeah, I do.
So the IQ test, the mark, the IQ score. So the IQ score is normally distributed with the mean of 100 and a standard deviation of 16. Yep. So what is the minimum score? Okay. Anyone who like to say what is the mean? Because it said 2%, top 2%. Okay, I just explained. Top 2% of the population. You want to get into top 2% will get into Mensa. Okay. So now top 2%, correct? You know the meaning of top 2%. That means you want to know the score. For part A, I'm talking about part A. So I just, for those who, okay, top 2%, that means here, 0.02. So I want to know what is this score. So what should I use? What should I use?
That score.
Inverse norm.
Okay, sorry.
Yes. So K, I have to use inverse norm. So I want to know, they say, what is the minimum IQ score? So K is the minimum IQ score. Okay, so K, you want to find the K, you have to use inverse norm. Okay, if you put 0.02, the mean is 100, the standard deviation is 16, and those calculator you must put right here. Am I right? Okay, for those another calculator, if you don't have left or right tail, so you have to use 1 minus 0.02. I'm just telling you, okay, can you please try to press your calculator? So usually I like to use this bell shape to visualize it so that I know what to key in. Okay, so what is the minimum score?
132.86.
132.86.
Yes.
So minimum, because score is whole number, so 133. Even if you got 132.12 or whatsoever, less than 0.5, you still have to round up because you want to be the top 2%. If you round down, it will be not the top 2%. Are you clear? Okay, so now part B. So if 3 individuals are chosen at random from a general population, what is the probability none satisfy the minimum requirement? So you see, this is from a normal, it get into a binomial. Listen, from a normal, it get into a binomial. So my X is a binomial distribution. So what is the N? Can someone tell me what is the N?
3.
Yes, you are right. What is the probability of success?
0.02.
Yes, you are right. So now what am I trying to find? What is the probability non-satisfied? Non-satisfied. Am I right? So in this test, you have to know how to translate the word into mathematical sentence. Then you will know what to do. You see how Mr. translate? I straight away know it is a binomial. And is related to whatever given. So if I want to find this, what must I use? Emily?
Binom PDF.
Yes, binom PDF. So you all are quite familiar. Every time when I ask you all can answer me. That is good. Binom PDF. All right? So N P R. That's it. You write down. When you're in the exam, you also write down so that if your answer you record down is wrong, at least I can give you mark. Okay? The rest? So this question now, you have to be very careful. It is a normal distribution, but because the score is discrete. So if we say less than 55, we will want you to put down equal to 54. Because score cannot take in between. Okay, this is we will say, if you see this situation, you have to bear in mind it's a normal distribution, but it has some sort of discrete characteristic. Are you clear?
Yep.
Yeah, you can put like that. Nothing wrong. Okay, what another student say is, you just look at probability of, because there's only one outcome. No, no, no. So it's 0.98 to the power of 3. Can, no problem, 100 marks. I give you all the marks. 2 marks I give you. So you see, for part 2, if you interpret like that, you also get 2 marks. I give you all the 2 marks. This is the same. But I prefer to explain like that so that most students will know I can change from a binomial to a normal to a binomial, or a binomial to another binomial. That's it. Can you give me this answer? I give you perfect mark. But not all questions can be done in that way. If I say find the probability that only one will be chosen, okay, then you have many outcomes. You can also do like listing out, because here is only got 3. If I got 10, then that will be a problem. So it's good to have this idea also. Okay, so the rest you can try. Okay, any other things that you like me to explain? Hello?
Could we look at practice 1 again? At
Practice
question-
1 again. Practice 1. Okay, where is my practice 1? Okay, practice 1 again. Yeah, what do you want?
Question 1B, there's like listing out, and I'm not really sure how to do it.
Okay, question 1, listing out.
1B.
1B, she put her hand in random pick up 3 marbles. So we replacement, yeah. So list down all the possible value of the random. Okay, given that X is a discrete random variable, represent the number of blue marbles. Okay, now, so what do you mean by listing down?
I don't know. I just saw the your marking scheme, and then it's like you listed
Okay,
out
what are the possible value of X? First of all, you tell me.
0, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you look at this scenario, listen, for this scenario, can it be a binomial?
Wait, which question are we in?
Practice 1, question 1.
Okay, thanks.
Can this be a binomial? Can this be a binomial? If this is a binomial, then everything will be much easier already. I'm asking you, can this be a binomial? Can someone answer me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Why? Because not all cases for question 1 is like that. It just happened this one is. So the reason is because there are fixed number of trial, there is 3 draw, right? And each draw doesn't depend on the other draw, the probability of success. And each draw have the same success, probability of success. So in this case, what I can do is, I can just use binomial distribution. I can just add X is a binomial distribution. And I can put the N is 3, and the probability of success is to get a blue, am I right? That is 3 out of 8. Okay, so for this one, I don't have to list out. I can just get into my calculator and I just fill in. Do you know how to use your calculator to fill in the probability distribution table for binomial?
Yes.
You just can do it. Okay, if you want to understand what do I mean by listing out, it's like that. Okay, look. This one you can draw the tree diagram, or for this question, if you draw the tree diagram, then it will be very troublesome. And if you list out, it's also very troublesome. Okay, so now X equal to 0. That means no blue, no blue, no blue. N is not blue. B is blue. I put like that. So there is only one outcome. So if X equal to 1, that means blue, no, no. No, blue, no. So that's called I list out. X equal to 2. Blue, blue, no. Blue, no, blue. No, blue, blue. That's all. X equal to 3. All blue. Only one outcome. So probability for this will be they are all together. Okay. 7. No. 5 out of 8 to the power of 3. Then I got the answer. This one all are the same. So the probability for all this to happen, X equal to 1 will be equal to 3 times of 1 blue, 2 no. Yeah. So that is called listing out. But in this case, it's a binomial. That's why for this kind of things, correct, you have to look at the question. You list up, it take a long time. But if you straight away know this is a binomial, you just key in and you get your 2 marks straight away. You don't have to do this process. Over here, how you want to get the answer here, I don't care. You see or not? When come to fill in the table, correct? As long as the number you fill in the table is correct, I will give you mark. Okay, your friend asked, how do you know exactly this is a binomial? Okay, can someone answer? Because you have to know, in the binomial question also, I will ask you the criteria for binomial distribution. Can someone? Why I can? Okay, yes?
Because binomial distribution is when there are a fixed number of attempts. In this case, we already know that the attempts are fixed. And then each attempt, right, the outcome only has like 2 outcomes. It's either a success or failure.
You cannot say success or failure, young man.
I mean, of course, when it comes to question, in this case, it will be whether it will
Success
be
is getting
drawing
a
at
blue
least
ball.
2 blue marbles, right?
Yeah, success is getting a blue marble. Yeah.
And failure is
And
not getting a blue
failure
marble.
is not getting a blue marble. Correct? It's only 2 outcomes. You have to specify some more.
And then each like drawing attempt for the marbles, right, does not depend on the previous drawing attempt. So they're all independent from one another. And
their
thus,
probability are the same.
yeah, the chances of getting a blue marble is the same for all attempts.
Yeah. So that is the criteria for binomial distribution. Do you hear what your friend say? So you better 2 marks there. I can practically give you all the questions, but the scenario will be different. So you have to know how to apply. Okay, can or not? Anything else? Quick. I'm aiming for 100% pass, okay? With your help. Okay, anyone else? Any other question?
Question 4.
Question 4. Okay, practice 1. Is it?
Practice 2.
You practice 2. Wait, practice 2. Where's my practice 2? Okay, practice 2. Question 4. Okay, what is your problem? May I know?
Question 4D.
Okay, okay. Okay, what is your problem?
I don't know how to.
Okay, this particular part, right?
No. I mean, I know like combination 20 and like I know the part where exactly 5 children involved in passive activities in sample of 20, but I don't know how to find like total 5 children involved in 2 samples of 10.
Okay,
What
listen
question is
here.
this?
Practice 2, my answer is wrong. I'm telling you. Practice 2 part D. Practice 2 part D. Yeah. So now they are asking. I have 2. Okay. One is a binomial distribution, the n equal to 20. And the probability of success. What is the probability of success? Is it 0.75?
Yes.
Someone tell me.
Yes, miss.
0.75. So I'm going to draw from this group of 20. How many I want to draw? They say, are you more likely to find exactly 5 children involved in a passive active in a sample of 20? So now I am going to find the probability of x equal to 5 from here. So I count the probability. Okay, that is practice 2, question 4D. So I count this first. Okay, I want to compare. Then I'm going to compare with another 2 groups. Okay, I got group Y1. It's also a binomial distribution. Now n equal to 10, 0.75. Then I have another group, I call it Y2. It's also a binomial distribution, and the n equal to 10 also. And the probability of success is also 0.75. That is called 2 group of 10. Or total of 5 children involved in a passive activity in a samples of 10. 2 groups of 10. So now, when I say 2 groups of 10, I can have 2 situations. Okay, you look here. 5 from Y1 and 0 from group 2. Okay, I better write a from. Don't be lazy. Yeah, correct? So if I want to count this probability, what I need to do? I need to do probability Y1 equal to 5 times probability Y2 equal to 0. Or I can have this. 4 from Y1 and 1 from Y2. Or 1 from Y1 and 4 from Y2. Can or not? So these 2 will have the same probability because we have the same number of trial and the same. So this one will be 2 times of, if I want to make it simple, binom PDF 10 0.75 and 4, then time by binom CDF 10 0.575, and here is a 1. All right, so I can be like that. So what others? So you can list out, you have to list out this one. So probability of
3.
3 from Y1 and 2 from Y2, or the other way around, or the other way around. Okay? Or actually this one I also can write. I also can times 2. Correct? Yeah, the other way. So this one also I can times 2. Do you know why? Because I can have 0 from Y1 and 5 from Y2. That is the meaning of 5 from 2 groups of 10. So you count the probability, you add up, it has to be the same as this one. My answer is wrong. So understand or not? So this test your understanding. We don't know what sort of things you will be asked. So all this is test who is the A plus, okay? You want to pass, you don't know how to do this, you still can pass. So when come to statistic question, it's bound to have some question that you haven't seen before. But I promise you, these SATs, right, all the questions you have seen before. Okay, anything else? But the work can be quite tedious to a certain extent. Anyone have anything else? Have you tried to sketch the graph for probability density function? I'm going to discuss afterward. You have any issue on that? Which one is binom CDF? Binom PDF, sorry. I'm sorry, my mistake. Thank you. Binom PDF, or is binom PDF because it's equal. Thanks. Okay, anything else? If not, let you go and have your lunch. Then afterward, you find more questions to ask.
Okay.
Okay, will that be fine? Instead of hang here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
good. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Enjoy your lunch,
Thank
Miss.
you, Miss Dong.
Yeah, same to you.